Hello, I'm Lonelywolf, and welcome back to another episode of Story Mode in The Long Dark. We've still got, if I recall correctly, to go fishing. We've got to go fishing right now to get wrong area. To get survival school taken care of because apparently Jeremiah doesn't think we can take care of anything on our own. I hate being this heavy. Let's just get rid of this for the moment being. Oh, much better. I hate that heavy thing. I know a lot of people love the rifle, and go ahead, love the rifle. I don't care, you can love it all you want. But I personally have high disdain for the rifle unless you're actively like trying to get a bear. For dealing with wolves or with hunting deer, the bow is just a much more incredible option. It does require a bit of skill to use though, which is annoying at times if you're not used to it. But beyond that, it's almost the perfect tool for the job. It's lightweight, as long as you know how to use it. Gets the job done, keeps you fed. What time of day is it? Oh, it's almost nightfall. But other than that, it's pretty much not a big deal. I should have brought some wood with me. If it's nighttime, it's gonna be. We got our sleeping bag. It's gonna be a little cold over there. We're gonna need a fire to stay. Oof, we need to eat and drink too, don't we? At some point. Fur is always nice and good. A little weighty. I don't ever recall that cave being up there. We're gonna go check it out. I feel like we've been sticking to the storyline far too much and not just running around doing whatever. It's a relatively nice day, warm enough. Almost night. I think, if I remember correctly, this should be the cave. It's hard to tell. This almost looks like it should be the cave. Yeah. This looks like the cave that you're supposed to arrive from when you arrive from Milton. The guy's right down there with the bear right here. And you shoot him. So that means Milton's gonna be like right up nestled between behind Broken Railroad, but in between their Forlorn Muskeg and here in Mystery Lake. Which is an interesting position for it to be in. Although, to be fair, that cave system did seem a tad long, so it could be anywhere they want it to be. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see when it gets released. I think it comes out... again, nothing's been confirmed as far as I know, but I think for Sandbox play, Mountain Village will get released, because that's, I guess, what the official name of it is, will get released when episode 3 of Story Mode is officially released. Also, I think this is supposed to be where the old Bear's Cave is, or was somewhere around on this thing. I came this way to avoid the wolves, because they're going to be down over there by Max. Or at least they sometimes are. I don't see any at the moment. But you always need to be aware of your surroundings in this game. Because it's story mode and it's a lot easier than what I typically play on Stalker, I've been a lot more careless than I usually am. I haven't really been doing any scouting. I haven't really cared about pretty much anything.
Getting kind of thirsty.
Oh, we don't have much water left. But I don't want to be this hungry with wolves being around. Because your hunger does affect how well you can fight them off. In Loper, I've yet to play it. Maybe we'll start Loper at some point here. Once we finish up episode 2 here, I don't think it's going to take much longer to get through episode 2. We just got to finish the survival school tasks off. So we got to fish. We already got taken care of the hunting. We took care of whatever the other thing was. I don't remember what it's called now. gathering of resources. I know I think there's one other thing besides fishing he wanted us to do, but I can't remember exactly. And then I know we're gonna have to probably go out and hunt Mr. Old Bear down. We most likely will have to. And then I don't know what's after that. I guess we leave? I'm not certain. I saw a wolf there for a second. Just the grass. Keep picking up more sticks. We're gonna get fire tonight, and these are only 8 minutes each. So they're the worst burn to weight ratio that you can get, but they're free technically. You just walk over and pick them up. Firewood, you typically have to chop. Unless you can find some lying on the ground like I did. I know I left some back at the trapper's cabin, a bunch of cedar logs, but it can't be helped. I'm not walking all the way back there to just to grab them. I will, however, check to see how much I have. Okay. Oh, we've got coal. I didn't even know we had coal, so we got 34 sticks. We got like 2 hours worth of fire in our sticks. It takes about 8 sticks, I think. 10 sticks. We'll just say it takes 10 sticks to make an hour of fire. So I actually have more than 2 hours. I can't remember the exact amount that a stick adds. I thought it was like 8 minutes. It might be less. It might only be 5. I don't remember. So even then, if it takes 10 sticks to make an hour of fire, we got 3.5 hours of fire just in our sticks. And we've got some coal. There's gonna be a wolf around here somewhere. Should get up on the high ground. Could have put in a really bad joke about. Ooh, hey pal. Anakin having the low ground, but it's overused. Anyway, so we got enough burn time in our sticks. We've got some coal. We got that fir log in case we land in a blizzard. Although, to be fair, I can run around outside in a blizzard for like half an hour if I needed to. I mean, I'd lose my clothes, but other than that, we'd be okay. I want to go get those sticks right there, but there's Mr. Wolfie right down there. I don't want to get in his sight line or scent line. I'm not carrying anything smelly. I think we've passed Wolfie. I think. See, if I want to spend the time, I could chop this guy up right here. This is fir or cedar? Fir, yeah. I could get a couple of logs for 45 minutes time, but I don't really think it's worth the trouble right now. For those of you who want a couple survival tips, when you're walking around looking for wood, again, sticks are free, so I'd always advise using sticks, but they can be quite annoying. They're often not always enough. You can look for those logs. Cedar has the best burn to weight ratio, but fir is really useful in a pinch, like especially for stoking large fires, as is coal. But you see, this is a huge limb right here. This is one of the biggest limbs in the game. This one will yield 5 logs instead of 3. I don't remember if I came down here and ate all the cattails. No, I grabbed a few. I think I probably grabbed most of them right there. Jeremiah wants us to fish. With fishing, it's really good to get your stupid fishing skill up. Because then you can get the big catch achievement. You have to catch a fish over 11 pounds. However, I don't think I've ever done that on Mystery Lake or on Crystal Lake up over in Timberwolf Mountain. Or even on the fishing pond in Pleasant Valley. I don't think the fish get big enough there. But over in Coastal Highway, you can get the salmon, and you can get those guys up. I think the biggest one I caught was a 14 pounder, or just under, like 13.82 or something like that. So it was a pretty big fish. I don't think fishing is very useful unless you absolutely have to do it. You can typically scavenge what you need and not have to spend so much time. Apparently I've been through here. What did I leave in here? Matches? Why did I leave matches? Interesting. Probably because I already have more than I need. If I remember correctly, I don't have the pry bar on me. I should have picked that back up. Pry bar and heavy hammer are the fastest. I think the hatchet will take 45 minutes for a fully frozen hole. Just smash that open. We're still not cold, so we can fish for an hour. And we'll see if we need a fire from there,
It's gonna
okay?
get a lot colder soon.
Fish for another hour. Okay. Let's drink. And how much fish do we have on us right now? Not a lot. I wasn't checking the weights out. 4 pounds and 4 pounds, so we need another fish. Ooh, smallmouth bass. 4 pounds. I think that should be enough. I don't really want to walk back with cooked fish, and we are tired, so I am going to start this fire, both to warm up and to cook our fish. Because getting mobbed by a wolf on the way back to Trappers in the middle of the night is not a pleasant prospect. Of course, starting a fire takes for stinking ever. I don't think so far in story mode that I've yet to fail making a fire. I could be wrong though. Alright, so we're at 2 minutes. If we add a stick, so it's about 9 minutes a stick. So let's add 10 sticks. Yeah, 10 sticks. A total of 11 plus whatever we had got us almost up to 2 hours. Now, in story mode it doesn't matter, neither does it in Pilgrim. I can't remember if it does in Voyager or not, but in Stalker and Loper, you see that heat output up there in the top left. You need to make that high enough for your feels like temperature, otherwise you will freeze. So instead of just starting a fire and it will negate any freezing in the lower difficulties, you need a full fire, a roaring fire to warm you back up. So it takes a lot more fuel, it's more intensive. And we were running a little low on water, so I'll melt up a little bit. Just to use some of this fire before we sleep for a little while before heading back. I'd love to eat those fish because we're hungry, but we gotta deposit them first. We still have some cattails and some other food. Let's add coal. Get us up to 2 hours of fire. Hope and pray there's not a blizzard when we get up in 2 hours. But it is the long dark. You never know what happens. Probably didn't even get cold enough yet to be needing the fire. It's starting to snow. 23 minutes left on the fire. Oh wow, we did go through a lot of water. Let's eat a little bit too. We still got a granola bar. Wind's picking up. I have a feeling that's going to turn into a blizzard here. Not smelly, according to the thing. Can't tell if we've got an aurora tonight or not. We'll have to wait and see. It's a little bit windy, a little bit cold. Definitely could turn sour. The only thing I hate is at night your breath is covers up so much of the screen, it's a little bit distracting at times. Other than that, like during the day it's not overbearing or anything, but at night like this it just takes up the whole screen. It can kind of mask movement, so if there's like a bunny or a fox or even a bear, or not fox or wolf, or even a bear, it can be a little bit disconcerting sometimes. You might think you see something and there's really nothing there. I suppose it's all part of the game, but I mean, I've done my fair share of hiking around in snow. I know your breath doesn't take up quite that much space, even when it's really cold. Like, it's... oh, well, it is ridiculously cold right now. If we need to, we'll consider turning back and camping out. Let's see, I've got torch and matches. My torch really doesn't have a lot of life in it, in case we run into a wolf. Plus, the wind is coming up too. What do I have weapons-wise? Oh, I still got this guy. 9 shells ready to go, 1 loaded. So we'll keep this guy out in case we run into a wolf. Oof. This is gonna turn into a blizzard. I guarantee it. I think. The wind's not enough yet, but it could get there. Hell. Nobody. I can't even see you. I can hear you. I'm gonna run downhill. Hopefully we get far enough away it's not a big problem. Okay, where are you, pal? I don't want to walk into another one. I hate night for this reason. It's not that it's disorienting, it's just, it's dark. I suppose it's part of the long dark, really. It does get a little bit annoying. We're gonna see if there's anything in here at all. Just the stove, which is of no use to us right now, unless we hit blizzard. I think we can make it back to the trappers before then, as long as we don't stop for anything. Maybe. The snow is pretty heavy. The wind's not up enough yet. You can hardly see where you're going though due to the snow. This is why it's important not to rely on maps, even your charcoal maps, because you'll get so disoriented, you'll get lost easily. You need to know the map by the back of your hand, know exactly where you are, where you're going, where any spot is you can seek shelter given any time, you know, distance-wise or whatever. I think we circled too far back to the left. That's okay though, at least it gives me a good landmark to continue forward from to know exactly where I am. Yeah, this snow is pretty decent. I just hope cooking the fish doesn't ruin the achievement. Progress, story progress, whatever. I don't think I'm gonna be needing that. I have a feeling this is gonna go south pretty quickly here, so I'm gonna start sprinting to get there. We're almost there. Just a little bit further over this ridge and we'll be able to see the valley. Yep, right there. Yeah, this is turning blizzard. Or at least it has high potential of it. But we're almost there. The wind's picking up now. Look at all that snow. Look at it. Alright, where's your bin? Over to food, give you my fish. I'm going to take my meat out so I can cook it. Oh, you don't let me take meat out? Oh. Oh, it's only 8.9 pounds? Ah, dag nabbit. We're gonna have to catch another fish. I forget how much turns into lamp oil. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. Well, we're not heading back there tonight, that's for stinking sure. So, we're gonna call it an episode right here, and I'll catch you guys back in the next one.